Hello everybody, we are here in the round number 1 of the TQ Invitational. It is going to be FXOSheth going up against VTPokebunny, ZVT on Scrap Station. Pokebunny did win the last game, so we're actually be watching Sheth's map choice. It is Scrap Station. Very smart choice. Zerg Station is a very Zerg flavored map as it is nicknamed Zerg Station. So Lings, when I click move past units, walk around. Okay, next time. Alright. Anyway, Sheth's just coming in this little bit of a micro fail in the last game, unable to use the Zerglings to kill Marines, but that's okay. Pokebunny is an incredibly strong player. These guys do seem to be very good friends, and it's going to be cool watching VT Gaming going up against FXO. So, really, I'm going to be expecting a hatchery first from Sheth. He did do that in Xel'Naga Cavern, so I see no reason why he wouldn't do that on Scrap Station. Pokebunny might want to do a 2-rack bit of pressure, but he also just might want to fast expand. Both are strong options. The 2 racks pressure is not as great on this map as others, but it's still very strong. There's no doubt about it. 2 racks is a great way to pressure a Zerg earlier on and really, really keep them on their toes. We do have the first barracks going now for Pokebunny. He's going to start the massive wall off that it requires to do it on Scrap Station. And now see what he's going to do. Kind of cool to see if we get drops. Banshees might be a strong choice as this is very close air distance. I'm very curious to see what Pokemon is do. I'm not exactly incredibly familiar with what he does. His style is foreign to me as I've not really seen him play much before. But now if Sheth is actually going to be able to watch this and Pokebunny's barracks isn't in the right place. Okay, that's a little unfortunate. I do think it's going to wall off that side completely though. But not a big deal. Sheth does throw down the hatchery. And Pokebunny coming in the flying buildings. Alright, so hatch going down, spawning pool just going down as well. Interesting thing about Sheth is that he throws down his hatchery and spawning pool at almost the exact same time, which is interesting, as that's a timing thing that's not generally seen. Throwing down his first gas geyser as well. We do have this drone coming out. Might want to get an Overlord soon. But Orbital Command is about to finish. And, oh, is Pokebunny going to be able to kill that, kill this? No, this Overlord is just going to get pushed away, take a few hit points of health damage, but then just be free. So there we go, first mule going down. So mules are out, barracks are out, and where do you want to place? Oh, he didn't wall it off completely. Alright, but now Pokebunny does have his factory going down. Probably see Hellions. If he does that Hellion Marine push that he did on the first game of Metalopolis, that could do well, as long as he can actually controls wall off. Unlike the last game on Metalopolis, but it could be interesting. Roachborn is actually going to go down for Sheth, so he's deviating. Last game he didn't get. He stayed on Hive Tech. Yeah, he stayed on Hive Tech for the first 10 minutes of the game. No, he stayed on Hatchery Tech for the first 10 minutes of the game. And now, let's see, what? Am I talking about the Overlord or something else? I'm not quite sure what he's commenting that he got. But whatever. Pokebunny is now gonna lock out some SCVs and then just put them back in because Supply Depot is burrow. Starport going down. Definitely gonna be expecting some form of drop or Banshee play. We'll see what Pokebunny decides to do. But Sheth has got to scout it. How many queens does he have? He's got 1 queen. He's got 1 queen only. So Sheth is on 1 queen. He's not producing a 2nd queen. He's getting out 6 roaches though. Looks like he's actually doing a push at the front. But yeah, so probably a strong early roach push from Sheth, which is actually kind of interesting as it's going to actually do a great job of blocking off that Hellion, preventing scouting, and he might be able to bust the front a little bit. Only Marines are out. Roaches do very well against Marines. He can take down the supply depot. He's still keeping his Overlord over there though, so he knows there's no Expo. But we do have Hellions going around the gold base. I'm going to try and get back over here, do some harassment. Sheth, however, does not have any form of defense really, except for the queen. He's producing 1 more queen. There we go, queen at the 2nd hatchery. But now we have these Hellions over here that aren't doing anything. Interesting, but here we go. There's the push on the front. Medevac is out, however. That's really going to hurt this a little bit. Sheth is actually choosing to attack this supply depot. There we go. Pokemon is now going to try and push down the supply depot. It does go down, and actually Pokebunny is Oh, great timing on pulling up the supply depot. That's actually going to go down. That supply depot is going to fall. Siege tank is out, though. That's really going to push back Sheth. Sheth's going to have to retreat with that siege tank there, and he does. Going to start spreading his creep over here. And Sheth does have these Zerglings out. So Hatchery is now being morphed into a lair. Going to get his lair, unlike last game. Something I definitely agree with. Probably going to get mutas, as that is what you do against Terran. You get mutas, banelings, and Zerglings. Roaches are out. It's going to help deal with any Marines out there. But the question is, will Pokebunny get Marauders? He does have Siege Tanks as well, and Siege Tanks will destroy Roaches. Command Center is also going to go down, so Pokemon does want to expand. He does have a Banshee coming out. He did do the star report for Banshee. No Cloak, so it's going to be straight Banshees. But, oh, there's a drop, and that gets stopped fairly easily. Chef did get his mind disrupted, probably lost a few Zerglings. Nothing crazy, but very, very acceptable defense of that drop. Pokemon is actually going to sit back here and heal. His Medivac did take a couple damage from the, whoa, he's actually going to go right back, from these, Queens. Now here we go. Banshee is there. We're actually going to have, one Banshee beats one Queen. Chef is going to have to run up his second Queen, but he's not, he's got 3 Queens out now. But there we go. Zerglings are now going to start attacking these, Marines. Marines are fine now. A couple did go down. Here we go. More Queens out. Oh god, Pokemon loses the Banshee. That is a significant investment to lose. And now Pokemon has got his, SCV holding off that wall. And, Chef did do a good job of defending against that. He did lose a little bit more than he would like to. Still perfectly acceptable. Spire is going to go down now. So Mutalisk will be coming out for Sheth. Pokebunny does have a SCV walking around with gas. But barracks, 2 barracks getting added, 1 reactor, 1 tech lab. Command center is now done. There are 3 Zerglings over here, and actually do an effective job of stopping the landing of that barracks, and actually take down this SCV as well. Those guys probably aren't in the spot to stop that. Yeah, because they're going to move in and start attacking the SCVs. Marines will run over there and just deal with those Zerglings with ease. And, oh wow, actually, whoa, Pokebunny loses a few SCVs. That is a little something that I was not expecting. Alright, but now, yeah, look at this. Overseers in both in the main and the natural bases. So Sheth has been forced to do that, something he did not want to do. 72 food for him versus the 68 food of Pokebunny. Fairly even. Do we have any form of tech besides the Mutos? We do have 2 Evolution Chambers. We have the Roach Warren, but no Baneling's Nest. That is very atypical when it comes to ZVT. Generally, ZVT is Mutas, Lings, and Banelings. Sheth is going to start breaking down these rocks, and that will allow him to, once he breaks those down, to have a good avenue of attack into the natural. A little bit of harassment, dual prong attack into the main and the natural. And, is that Overlord? The Overlord does go down. Sheth did not pull that away fast enough. Alright, so now Sheth's at 84 food. Did not get supply block, though. That is very important. And Pokebunny is at 78 food. A lot of Siege Tanks are out for Pokebunny. And Bailing Nest is now going down, so Sheth is getting a Bailing Nest a little bit late. Look at the production tab. You don't see any Mutas, or any Mutas even on the field. There are 2 Mutalisks, and that is it. Bailing Nest is almost done. He's probably going to be preparing to morph in a lot of Banelings. That is now down. Going to run in and proceed to take out a lot of these SCVs. These are a lot of, oh god, look at that. SCVs going down. Zerglings just doing so much damage. And Sheth could just run away and be perfectly okay, taking very few losses and dealing a lot of damage to Pokebunny. Look at the units lost after a second. Pokebunny has lost a lot more units and more resources for those units. Very significant. Now here we go. Sheth's going to continue to macro up. He's doing a good job of spreading creep, bringing it all the way into this causeway. And that's great job for him. Chef may want to keep an eye on that somehow. Get a supply depot over here just to see if, or Pokemon may get a supply depot over here just to see if Chef's going to try and break that down. Okay, so now Chef does have a lot of Zerglings. Any few Banelings are on the field. Not 10 Banelings. Centrifugal Hook should be on the way. It is researching. We also have +1 attack for the Spire. That is also researching. Here we go. Pokebunny is actually going to start breaking down these rocks. He's going to scan to take away the Creep Tumor. It does not seem so. But Sheth has got to be aware of this because he does have that Creep Tumor there. Is Pokebunny going to push? Sheth does have a lot of Mutas over here, a lot of Zerglings. Banelings did just morph. Alright, now here we go. He's got to be careful, but oh, Pokebunny's going to run away. And oh, Sheth's going to pick off some siege tanks. That's actually really, really huge. There's Stim going down. Oh, the banelings are in the back, though. They're not getting through to the... oh, they're not getting through to the Marines. The Marines... A lot of losses for Pokebunny, but I don't know if Pokebunny... Is Pokebunny going to push anyway? We do have a lot more Zerglings, and there are a few more banelings here, too. So if, okay, so there we go. Sheth's going to be able to push in, and banelings going to go right into the... Oh, that's beautiful by Sheth. Great positioning. Little overzealous by Pokebunny to try and continue chasing. Mutas are now going to start harassing these medevacs. Might kill one of them, but here we go. Oh, that siege tank is going down. Banelings are up at the front. And really, this is looking good for Sheth. He might not be overzealous. He's got to be... Oh, he is okay being overzealous because VTPokebunny just says GG. And Sheth's going to move on to the next round. Pokebunny gets eliminated.